In today's video, we're going to show you 6 unattractive habits that keeps you low status, and what you can do instead to be perceived as high status and ultimately become one. The first common habit of low status is being overly self-centered and not considering the needs and feelings of others.
I don't make mistakes. I'm not just like the rest of you. I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.
Low status often stems from subconscious beliefs and mindsets that affect our circumstances. When we are low status, we operate in survival mode, constantly thinking about taking instead of sharing, fighting instead of collaboration. While the fact is, those who embrace an abundant mindset and focus on cooperation, sharing and giving are often blessed with wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Sharing and giving don't necessarily have to involve money. It can also be about sharing our skills and providing value. Remember, high-status individuals always share, while low-status individuals always take. The next habit of low-status individuals is excessive talking. Did you know that the primary reason we talk a lot is either because people constantly ask us for advice or because we seek approval from those around us? If it's the latter, then it's a negative habit associated with low status that we should strive to overcome. In a normal conversation, it's considered healthy to have a balanced exchange where both parties talk and listen in a 50-50 ratio. However, if the other person doesn't ask any questions, and we find ourselves talking more than 50% of the time, especially when we disregard their opinions and interrupt them, it means we talk too much. It's important to note that talking excessively isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it becomes detrimental when it stems from our insecurities and the need to prove ourselves to others, believing that what we're about to say is more valuable than anything they might contribute. However, even if our words hold value, they may not resonate with someone who isn't receptive. If someone truly needs our input, they will ask for it. Therefore, in your next conversation, try to listen more and actively learn from others. If you find that you're not gaining new knowledge by listening, seek out conversations with someone you look up to or someone experienced in the field you wish to improve in.
I would like to greet you a happy birthday and I wish you the best of everything. Sorry I'm not the speaker straight, but I'm just adjusting.
Speak less.
Whoa, you can't get away with that. And all of a sudden it's
Listen more and make note of any unfamiliar words or concepts to research later. This approach will enable you to acquire a wealth of information beyond what most people typically gather. Complaining about life, money problems, and constantly focusing on financial difficulties can keep you in a low-status position in high-status circles. You'll notice that wealthy individuals never complain about their financial situation. On the other hand, if you're around people with low status, they tend to complain about how expensive things are, express their own poverty, and blame external factors for their financial struggles. Blaming others is also a common trait associated with low status. Instead of complaining and fixating on your financial difficulties, it's important to shift your mindset and take control of your financial situation. High-status individuals take responsibility for their finances and actively seek solutions. They focus on opportunities to improve their financial knowledge, acquire new skills, and find ways to increase their income, rather than dwelling on what you lack. Concentrate on what you can do to create abundance. Take proactive steps to enhance your financial literacy. Explore different avenues for generating income, and make choices that lead to wealth creation. Remember, high-status individuals don't let their circumstances define them. They take charge of their financial destiny and make positive changes. So, instead of complaining and blaming others, focus on taking action and making improvements in your financial life. Blaming others shows that we are not in control and not taking responsibility for our own lives. It is the most unfortunate thing a person can do, as it means relinquishing control over their own life, freedom, well-being, and happiness. Taking responsibility is an unwritten rule for attaining high status or even entering the realm of high status. When we constantly complain and shift blame onto others, not only do we attract individuals with a similar low-status mindset,
Ring, ring. Hello? Hello, this is Dwight Schrute from the Dunder Mifflin Paper Company.
But we also bring down the people around us. Misery loves company, as the saying goes. This includes our family, friends, and especially our children, who look up to us as role models and tend to emulate our behavior. To break free from this pattern, it's essential to take ownership of our actions and choices. High-status individuals recognize that they have the power to shape their own lives and create positive outcomes. They refrain from blaming others and instead focus on personal growth, resilience, and finding solutions to challenges. By assuming responsibility, we not only uplift ourselves but also inspire those around us to do the same. Our positive example can motivate our loved ones to strive for higher standards, achieve personal success, and cultivate a high-status mindset. The next common and detrimental habit that keeps people in a low status
You take drugs or alcohol?
What is drugs?
is having a pessimistic and negative outlook on life. Let's consider an example in a high-status group. When they discuss and consider a new business venture, the typical response would involve asking for more details, offering well wishes, and extending assistance if needed. They might even share valuable advice and do's and don'ts to ensure the success of the business. However, in a low-status group, if you express your desire to pursue a new business, you're likely to encounter negative responses. They may deem it as risky, not a good idea, warn you about potential losses and failure, and even discourage you from starting at all. This highlights the importance of making a change. It's crucial to take responsibility for our lives, transform our circumstances, and be selective about the people we surround ourselves with to elevate our status. It's essential to distance ourselves from negativity and detrimental influences. We should actively seek out positive and supportive individuals who encourage growth and success by cutting off relationships and associations that are detrimental to our well-being. We create space for positivity, personal development, and opportunities. Embracing a more optimistic and positive mindset allows us to approach life with resilience, openness to opportunities, and a belief in our own capabilities. Surrounding ourselves with like-minded individuals who uplift and inspire us contributes to a higher status mentality and increases the likelihood of achieving success in our endeavors. Low-status individuals often chase after expensive, branded, or trendy items they can barely afford, including the newest gadgets or even fake products for the sake of showing off. In contrast, high-status individuals prioritize financial responsibility and long-term security over material possessions. They understand that true wealth lies in personal growth and wise financial choices rather than external displays of status. By shifting our focus away from chasing shiny objects, we can elevate our status by embracing financial discipline and meaningful personal development. The best way for us to achieve high status is simple. Stop associating with low-status individuals and start surrounding ourselves with a high-status circle. By doing so, we can elevate our own status and become one of them. We are the combination of our friends around us. Remember, our life, fate, and destiny are within our control, so we must choose our path wisely. For more engaging and high-status content, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.